I come here today in hopes that this meeting of sister and brotherhood will go down as one of the greatest demonstrations of unity this country has ever seen.
Today, I'm here because it is more than evident that the descendants of African slaves in this country have never been free.
It is evident that although they toiled in the smoldering heat, and their children toiled in the smoldering heat, and their children's children toiled in that heat,
not once have reparations been paid.
I come here today with a deep sorrow in my soul.
The soul of centuries of mothers' tears, centuries of fathers' anguish.
I stand here while the streets are littered with the blood of a mother's child.
While the leaders of this great nation refuse to acknowledge the epidemic at hand.
The expendability of Black life sweeping the nation.
This epidemic is nothing new.
It has been here since the nation's inception. The birth of the nation was a complete seizure.
We live on a pirate's land.
Looted and stolen from the native people whose roots long erected here millennia ago.
We populate a country that once profited off of earthly crops,
such as sugarcane,
cotton,
and tobacco.
Now we have traded in those crops for an industrial crop.
The gun.
We inhabit a country whose bread and butter is the formation,
implementation, and cleanup of wars. The profit of artillery, of bullets, of rifles.
My people,
I wish to say, let freedom ring from the hilltops.
and from the valleys and the mountainsides.
But when you live within the borders of a pirate's nation, how can you ever be free?
Safe.
There is a ringing throughout this country.
Do you hear the Gunshot Medley?
Do you?
Do you?
Do you?
Do you?
Do you hear the beckoning of the wind?
She sang me a lullaby and rocked my soul to sleep. And last night, I had a dream.
After all these years and decades and centuries, I finally dreamed again.
I shut my eyes and dreamed of all the peoples.
Not just the Black ones of this land, but all of them.
They woke up with brand new eyes, and they breathed fire into their chains.
And the system crumbled like the walls of Jericho.
I had a dream that all of us set fire to this land.
And in the ashes was love.
A wise friend of mine believed that love was the only thing that lasts. A dear friend that in life and death sang nothing but songs of love.
For what weapon can survive in a land built on the foundations of love?
It is solid ground.
So I know you may not hear me.
I know you don't hear me.
But at least you're listening.
But at least you're listening.
At least you're listening.
At least you are listening.